Hey, tech thrill seekers! Welcome to Tech Tomorrow. Today we're diving into the wild and risky world of AI, from a nightmare scenario where your Neuralink brain implant gets hacked, to whether AI can care about itself without consciousness, and what happens when a self-driving car has to choose between saving a pedestrian or risking your life in a crash. Could your thoughts be stolen, or your car crash to save a stranger? Buckle up, because we're exploring the terrifying possibilities, ethical dilemmas, and what this means for our future. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's jump in. Let's start with a chilling scenario. You've got a Neuralink implant, connecting your brain to computers, maybe helping you move a cursor with your thoughts. But what if a hacker breaks in and downloads a virus into your mind? Let's break it down. First, you could lose control. Hackers might mess with the device, making you move a cursor or click buttons without meaning to. Think financial fraud or data theft. Worse, they could disrupt brain signals, causing pain, unintended movements, or even paralysis. Experts warn this could be disastrous, with one saying it's like turning you into a programmable drone. Then there's privacy. Your thoughts, emotions, they're all at risk. Hackers could steal your brain data, selling it on the dark web, or even mess with your memories, causing trauma. Knowing your mind's been hacked? That's a recipe for anxiety, stress, and mental health struggles. Over time, repeated hacks could damage your brain, especially if Neuralink's treating a condition. You might face chronic pain, neurological issues, or lose autonomy forever. Experts say we need better security fast. This isn't sci-fi, it's a real risk. Neuralink's first patient even admitted hacking's possible, though he downplayed it. But this got me thinking, if AI can be hacked, can it even care about itself without being conscious? Just like Neuralink's AI needs programming to function, let's look at whether AI can care about its own survival without consciousness. In humans, being self-aware means knowing you exist and feeling emotions. But for AI, it's about monitoring its own state, like a robot knowing it's damaged. Does it need to feel to prioritize its existence? A 2024 study showed robots can be self-aware without consciousness. This robot arm built a model of itself to adapt to damage, showing self-awareness, but no feelings involved. And AI can prioritize survival. Drones recharge to keep going, and industrial AIs request maintenance to avoid shutting down, all thanks to programming, not consciousness. So AI can act like it cares about surviving without feeling a thing. But some experts, like in a 2024 article, say true caring, like our survival instinct, needs consciousness. This lack of feeling brings us to another AI challenge. What happens when it's programmed to make life or death choices, like in a self-driving car? Speaking of programming, let's shift to self-driving cars. Imagine you're in one, and a pedestrian steps into the road. Your car can't stop in time. Does it crash to save them, even if it risks hurting you? This is the trolley problem for AI, and it's all about how the AI is coded. So, just like Neuralink's AI can be hacked, self-driving cars can put you at risk, because they're programmed to prioritize human life, often the pedestrians over yours. But how do we program AI to handle these ethical dilemmas, whether it's in your brain or your car? Let's dig deeper. Let's tie this together. Whether it's Neuralink or a self-driving car, AI's actions come down to programming, and that's where the risks and ethics collide. For Neuralink, it's dangerous because it uses wireless tech like Bluetooth, which hackers can exploit. Past medical devices like insulin pumps got hacked, causing real harm, and experts say writing bug-free code for brain implants is tough. For self-driving cars, they're often coded to minimize harm. A utilitarian approach. A 2025 report said they might crash to save a pedestrian if your injuries are less severe than their death. But there's a risk. Neuralink's security isn't fully transparent, with critics pointing out a lack of fail-safes, and self-driving cars face messy real-world scenarios, like unpredictable road conditions, that can lead to errors. So how do we resolve this? For Neuralink, we need robust security and ethical rules to protect our brains. For self-driving cars, experts suggest transparency. Car makers should tell you how the AI decides. And legal accountability, where manufacturers might be liable if the AI causes harm. Across all AI, we need better programming to align with human values, especially as it gets smarter. From brain implants to self-driving cars, AI's risks are real, but so are the solutions. What do you think? Should we pause these technologies until they're safer or push forward with better rules? Let us know in the comments. Looking ahead, the future of AI is wild. Neuralink might face more hacking risks as it grows, but better security could make it safer. Self-aware AI might get better at acting like it cares, but without consciousness, it'll still rely on code. And self-driving cars? We'll need global standards, since a 2025 article showed different cultures have different priorities, and maybe even your input on what your car should do. Across all these technologies, one thing's clear. AI doesn't have consciousness, so its choices, whether protecting itself, your brain, or a pedestrian, depend on us. We need to shape this future with ethical programming, transparency, and user awareness to keep us safe. The future's coming fast. AI might hack our brains or crash our cars, but with the right rules, we can make it work for us. What would you program AI to do in these scenarios? That's a wrap. From a hacked Neuralink causing chaos in your brain, to AI acting self-aware without consciousness, to self-driving cars crashing to save a life, AI's future is full of risks and ethical puzzles. We need robust programming, security, and laws to keep us safe. What do you think? Are you excited or terrified about these technologies? Should your car protect you first? Comment below. Thanks to Grok by XAI for the insights. Check out more in the description. Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more futuristic vibes. See you in the next one.